What up, guys? Okay, so today, let me do this. Okay. I'm going to try to get into a bunch of these bikes. Every time I try to do it, it's the holiday season and stuff gets in the way. So, was trying to finish the Slammer the other night, and I'll show you guys what I ran into. So, we've got the pit bull brake. This came with a pit bull brake, and I have the pit bull, the brake shoes all the way slammed. But let's look where the wheel is. It's all the way in the back of the drop out. I have no clue why it's like this. I'm gonna pull this apart. I'm gonna put the wheel where I think it should be, and then I'm gonna address this. I don't know if the brake bridge was just welded a little too low. It's kind of frustrating because this bike is literally like 98% done, and there's no way I would go and run this thing here just to have this work. So maybe I don't run a pit bull on it. I don't know. I don't know where I'm at on this. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm going to play with it today. I'm going to try to get this Wilkerson mocked up. I'm going to give you guys kind of the story on this one. And I got to throw some stuff in vinegar. I know I've been saying that, but we got to get this thing cleaned up and ready to go. I want all this stuff kind of done before Christmas. So we're going to get into a few things and check back in with y'all. And yeah. Okay, so the troubles just aren't ending on the 1990 Slammer. Let me give you a little history on this bike. So I bought this bike at BMX Show Swap Meet up here probably 10 years ago. It was completely rusted and clapped out. Usually I don't get bikes painted, but it was so far gone, and I was super excited to get one. And I bought frame, fork, bar, and like seat, you know, a couple of the bits. Had this thing, it's been like 75, 80% done for quite some time. And I was like, well, if I have to get it repainted, I was gonna make this like a show bike. And then we had a break-in during COVID in my shop, like a really big one. And this was one of the bikes they stole. This was gone about a month and a half, and I got it back from a tweaker. I ended up getting a few bikes back from the tweakers. I got a PK Ripper back. I got my Haro that I ride back.
Any video footage of that?
No.
Bro.
We're lucky, this Wilkerson Airlines, I had just taken apart. They took the box of parts that I had with this, but this didn't end up getting taken, but all the parts did. So we're dealing with that. But here, come back here, let's show you. So we were just talking about how annoying this brake bridge is. I took out a full link on this chain. I think I can maybe squeeze these shoes in, but you're just gonna be catching just the bare bottom of this rim, but it'll work. But then I ran into this. So these are the cranks came out, the GT Pro Series ones or whatever they are, you know, the aluminum ones. They have that weird washer lock nut thing. So this is as close as they can get to the frame. I mean, they're almost hitting as it is, but
Dude, look at that fit in it, dude.
Dude, we got some chain rub.
That's JDM.
I can tell when the tweaker kids were riding it, they definitely rubbed the paint off, but it already has a nice groove in there from back in the day. I don't know, did anybody else have that many problems with their Dyno Slammer? So we're gonna really have to get early 90s on this thing and stick a washer in here. I don't want to, but we're gonna have to do a washer and spread this back end so we're not just grinding through the frame.
Washer of choice?
I got a little black one. Just kind of keep it silent in there. So I don't want to do this. Oh, the whale tail came out.
Oh, it's broken.
No, come on. So
you need a new brake now.
I may still need a new brake, but we're gonna put this in here to fix this grindage. I mean, I don't even, is this frame bent that I didn't know? I don't think this frame is bent, but yeah, fun things with old bikes, especially.
It's bent about as much as I need a burrito.
Huh. I mean, I could deal with a burrito. So yeah, I'm gonna throw this washer in. I'm still super happy I got this bike back. So yeah, let's throw this washer in, see if that stops this from grinding. I don't really want to do that, but there's really no other choice right now, because we're not pulling this in more. And just keep plugging away on this. All right, we'll get back at you. All right, REA is making some progress getting this thing back together. Fortunately, we didn't get the stem back on it after it got stolen. We do have the handlebars for it. I did end up making a deal with like some tweakers because they said they knew where the cranks were. So we got the arms back, but no spindle. And it had a Peregrine sprocket and we didn't get that back. So hopefully I have a spindle for these. And yeah, we can just start getting this thing back in action and still plugging away on these ones brakes. Oh, let's see those San Quentin bars.
Bro, these things have no knurling.
They have no knurling.
That's scary, dude.
That's crazy.
They're not crushed though.
Those were actually pretty good bars. I mean,
They look good, dude.
yeah, I mean, for the time, that was a good bar. I think those came out in like 93. So like at the tail, kind of towards the end of Wilkerson, before it switched to 2-hip, but that's crazy they don't have knurling. Really quick, guys, so we're throwing the San Quentin bars on. Let us know in the comments if you had any Wilkerson Airlines San Quentin bars. And if yours had knurling, like I want to know if this is like a one-off, like it just got missed, or...
Mine had knurling, dude.
You were alive in 93?
Yeah.
Okay. Or if they all were unknurled. I don't know. I never ran a set, so I was just riding forklifters at the time. But I did like this handlebar when I saw it in ad. So let me know if you ran a set. All right. Has anybody ever out there thought, I know you all have, how bad do pit bulls suck? So I got this thing hooked up. These brake shoes are just barely gonna get the rim right there. This brake bridge really needed to, you know, be one of the situations. My brain is like melting right now. I hate pit bulls. So we got this thing going. These pit bulls are so grimy on the inside that I've got to pull them all apart and clean them to even just get them to resemble a working brake. So I don't want to do that today because I might spike this bike.
I might throw this thing out the window.
Dude, I've been excited about this bike, but it is testing me. So I'm just gonna hook up the front brakes. I'm gonna get this thing to be a pedaler, and maybe we'll do a video in the future breaking down these pit bulls.
Maybe Shad will ride at the vert ramp.
Yeah, maybe I'll ride my ramp on this. I don't know. But we'll do another video breaking down these pit bulls and getting them to actually work. Maybe some people out there might want to see that.
Leave a comment below if you want to see Shad do a hot water
So
on that bike.
we're going to hook up the front brakes and just get this thing out of my life for a little. And maybe go back to addressing this thing. I mean, we're not going to finish this today, but we'll get to it. And then I got to throw some stuff in vinegar with this. And God knows, we got to get a burrito, right?
Probably. Can't say no to that.
What's your order at King Burrito?
You know you know.
I don't know. I need you to explain it to me.
What's up, bro?
Okay. What's up? So I'm going to do my best to feed this front brake cable through the POTS mod, somehow get it in the fork leg and get it out of here. So what I'm going to do, this cable's really long. I'm going to put this housing in there and hopefully I have enough cable sticking out that I can use it as a feeder guide. And hopefully I only have to do this once and I never ever have to do it again, because it seems like the worst thing ever. I mean, I've done it before on other forks, but I was already messing with this one, and the breather holes on the fork are tiny in there. So there's not much room really to get the cable through there. So we're gonna see what happens. I'm definitely probably not gonna film it because I'm probably gonna just be cussing a bunch, but yeah, I'm gonna get that in. Maybe when you see me again here in a few seconds, I'll have accomplished it. Or this bike will be parked to the side and I'm gonna have to come back and deal with it because I'm gonna be so pissed. So, REA said earlier, it's called the slammer because putting one together makes you want to slam it on the ground, and I'm kind of getting there. But you know, that's the fun with old bikes. So I'm gonna mess with this and we'll see how it goes.
What are those, the drain pipe bars? What did you say earlier?
Those are pretzel bars. I told you they were pretzel earlier. That's a drain pipe C-post.
You said the bars were drain pipes.
Don't get it twisted.
Someone was
Don't
in the
get
shop.
it
They were like,
twisted.
those bars look wild, and you said they're drain pipe
Drain
bars.
park. Turn it
Drain
off.
pipe
Let me
bars.
get into this.
Shed exposed.
All right, so REA's got to leave.
I gotta dip out.
I'm
gonna be here tomorrow, so
we'll see.
We'll check back in tomorrow.
Shit.
Or maybe he'll finish it today, maybe tomorrow. Maybe I come in the shop and that thing's back in a tweaker can because he left it outside in the garbage can.
All right, thank you. See you.
Peace out, guys. See you, Chad.
See ya. Okay, so, dude, I don't even understand this thing. So I've got the cable running down the leg, but I've got to get it out of here, and then maybe we can get the housing to follow. Oh gosh. I mean, I'm about ready just to zip tie it onto the fork, but I'm gonna give this the old go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it on this because I'm hungry, I'm hangry, and this is just gonna piss me off. So we're gonna end it. Hopefully there'll be a video after this where I've accomplished it, but I gotta get some food because I haven't eaten today. And yeah, kind of a little disappointing end, but we'll get her. I've had harder things I've messed with. And you know what? If there's somebody out there that's a little better, I mean, just because I make videos doesn't mean I'm the best at any of this. So I learn every time I mess with a new bike. And this bike is definitely trying me. So, yeah, so let's get this cable through. We'll see if it happens. I mean, I can always just run it out the fork and up, but I'd really like to get it out of this guide. And then pit bulls, dial those in, clean them up, and then this should be pretty much done then. But yeah, it's just fighting us tooth and nail till the end. So gonna get some food, mess with this, track down some more parts for that, and we'll see you guys in the next video.